Hey, wait a minute. I didn't ask for this. Where'd this come from? Damn you, autoplay. Alright, I'll let it slide. The thing that kills me is that it actually sounded kind of good. I don't know how to feel about that. Let's begin. No ads today, you say? Well, isn't that something? Welcome to tonight's EarthBound stream. We've got a big city adventure ahead of us today. As you may or may not know, we left off yesterday having completed some of our business in the Dusty Dunes desert. And now we're just in the big city. By the way, how expensive is a night in the big city? $225. Honestly, not as bad as I was expecting. But you could just go to the miner's shack in the desert and you can sleep for free. So, oops. You see, that hotel uses like a revolving door, so I ended up going back in without even realizing it. Alright, now before I begin the next stage of the adventure, hang on a minute. Something I actually noticed from yesterday is that game audio might be just a teensy bit louder than I would prefer, so I'm going to lower it by just a smidge. Not too much. It's almost perfect, in my opinion. Alright, so as you can see, the department store is now open. We've got a lot of shopping to do. Great opening to a stream, huh? Just to start off right out the gate faffing. Now, I'm gonna do something a little bit controversial here, and take a bunch of really good items off of Paula, and, like, refuse to give them back. These two items combine to make a really potent defense, and I think I'm gonna... Oh yeah, Jeff definitely needs it more, because Ness is just swimming in HP right now. Look at him. I guess you can keep your ribbon. Actually, do we have anything we need to get rid of? I got some food. I'll probably hold on to it for a little bit longer. Yeah, now that I think on it, we definitely need to sell that silver bracelet. Hey, I didn't buy it from the store, but I'm gonna return it anyway. I'm gonna take advantage of the, Isn't that, like, something that people actually try to get away with? Like, trying to return things that they didn't actually buy, and getting away with the money anyway? I don't know. Alright, that's probably good. Let's go ahead and take out a crap load of money. Let's take out, like, a couple bajillion dollars. That's what that number is, right? Somehow I feel like the lights will get turned off in the department store. I guess it's just a mouse's sixth sense. You haven't seen the Nintendo Direct today yet, but, well, it was more of an indie showcase than a Nintendo Direct, but I guess the indie showcase is just a direct for the indies. Still getting a bit of that stuttering. I wonder if I can fix that today. One thing that was recommended was to just play the game at, 4 times resolution. But that... Hang on a minute. I have a better idea. How about I play on the big screen that I have on my second monitor, and keep my stream window on my little screen? Now, I am going to need to shuffle things around here. Let me go ahead and reset the transform, unlock it. Oh! Well, very conveniently, I don't have to, like, mess around with cropping. So that works out pretty nice. Most notably, Twitter is having fun with Blaster Master 02's Watermelon Girl, whose name is apparently Kana. I didn't even notice her. I was just excited that there was a Blaster Master 02. I've already bought it. I can't wait to start playing it, but I think I would like to capture my first moments with it on stream. I'm not sure if I'll turn it into a full series of streams. We'll just have to wait and see. Hyper Beam. Well, if it's anything like it is in Pokemon... Hey, what? Hey! What gives? Forget it! I don't want to buy that junk! Gotta be kidding me with this. Ah, we do have big bottle rockets. We're gonna need some. But... Hang on, do I still have too many, defense items? I got the Coin of Defense, Coin of Slumber on Paula, and a Coin of Slumber on Jeff. Oh, I see. Slumber Coin is better than the, ribbon. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. And not a penny more, jeez. This guy's a tough customer. So we got the Coin of Defense. Like, we need exactly 3 coins for me to be happy. Coin of Slumber and Mr. Saturn coin. So, logically, I should just be able to pawn off that other Coin of Slumber, right? Okay. Nindies weren't the only gaming announcement today. 3 of Quantic Dream's games are coming to PC via the Epic Games Store. David Cage's games. I remember that name making waves, but I don't remember why. David Cage, David Cage. Did he make Heavy Rain? I'm having a very hard time remembering for some reason. Is there anything else we need to, like, transfer over? Ness might want to hold on to, Caramel. Oh, and we definitely want that Franklin badge. I suppose it's not too much of a spoiler to say that, Paula's gonna be leaving our party very soon. And that's what we're preparing for here. Yeah, we are loading the hell up on these, bottle rockets. However, we can't really carry much else, which could be a problem. Tell you what, we'll give some of this food over to Paula. I'm really hoarding a bunch of stuff here. I'm, like, paranoid about a certain quest that's gonna come up on us very soon. Paula still has the large pizza. I want that. That might just save our lives. We need to be ready. Alright, you know what? I changed my mind about the caramel. Paula can hold on to that. And we probably have enough big bottle rockets, so let's continue. He's the Mr. Emotions that Jim Sterling speaks of. He made Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human, which is apparently their silver egg. Their golden goose, as it were. Not really interested in too much of this stuff, but we haven't gotten to the good stuff yet. Man, I'm so busy. Don't bother me, kid. Isn't there another... Yeah, there's another closet over here. Wonder what's over in here. Show me the super prize. Oh. It's just another goods warehouse. Well, I don't know how to interpret that stuff about Quantic Dream, but what I do know is that I am... That's an expensive frying pan, and I'm not gonna buy it yet. So, the games that were announced during the Indie Showcase that I am excited for, I've already talked about one. The whole Blaster Master Zero 2. Loved the first Blaster Master Zero. The other big surprise that came at the end of that showcase was, of course, Crypto the Necrodancer Cadence of Hyrule, which is looking to be quite fun. Quite fun. Hey dudes, it's summer! It's the manly time of year! Time for sports, guys! What can I do for you? Oh, wow. You kinda got a crappy selection here. Never mind. You're skipping school too, right? Oh, this again. Dream high, kid. You never know. Perhaps you too will... Oh, hang on a minute. That defense ribbon might actually be pretty good. It's so cheap compared to these coins. Yeah, sure. Why are Paula's ribbons so darn good? Cheh. Alright, that's the one thing I'm gonna buy for Paula, just because it was a bit on the cheapish side. Any Nintendo-themed music game is exciting. Almost everything of theirs has great music, case in point with EarthBound. Well, this might not be the best song to show it off with, but I agree, EarthBound does have a very unique soundtrack. Vinny has gone on record saying that Mother 3 has hands down the best sounding soundtrack of any Game Boy Advance game. So look forward to that when I get to playing that next year. You're gonna hear some pretty jammin' tunes. Alright, last call. Do we have everything we want / need? Don't want our inventory to get too clogged, so I'm gonna leave 2 spots open on NES. Alright, Mouse. Mouster Prognosticator. It seems that the lights did indeed go out, along with an alien. Your attention, please. With the customer from Onet, Mr. Ness. Please proceed to the office on the 4th floor. There was customer Ness, 4th floor office. Ugh! I never know how to pronounce these alien mumblings. Hey, what was that? I just noticed a white speck on that tomato. I may regret coming back down here, but I have to check this. Like, look at this stray white pixel. It sticks out like a sore thumb. I've never noticed it before. Alright, I'm pretty sure that there's nothing special if you go into these closets after the lights go out. But it was worth checking. Oh no. An alien took Paula. You've seen enough South Park and Destroy All Humans to know that this is bad. Well, it depends on which episode of South Park you're talking about. The aliens were actually kinda cool guys, on certain episodes. What was it? Wasn't there one where there was a shape-shifting alien that chose the form of, Right, he was like trying to choose a form that the kids would be comfortable talking to, and they convinced him to turn into a giant talking taco. That crap's ice cream! Oh boy, look at all this. I got vinyl records and scalding hot cups of coffee. Actually, holy moly! Get me out of here! Oh god! Oh god! What happened? Didn't even work. Didn't even work. Uh-oh. If I die here, how far back am I going to go? Oh, I had a chance. I had a chance, and I flubbed it. Ouch. Ouch. I guess we're going back to the Foreside Hotel? Ooh, boy, that was nasty. I was not expecting that. And, come on. This again. Those records are resistant to fire. I would laugh at the joke more if they didn't thrash my ass so bad. Like, I'm technically over-leveled, too. I really don't know how that happened. Also, where's the hospital in this city? I didn't think I would actually have to use it all that much, but here we are. I want the cafe. Show me the hospital. There we go. Oh, I was carrying a lot of money too. Ouch. Oh, I shouldn't have taken out so much money. This game is harder than you were expecting. My health keeps dropping super fast. Those records are just plain vicious. I thought I was geared up. Like, look at all this nice stuff I have now. Our defense is close to 100 for both characters. But nevertheless, hang on a minute. You know what? I should have slept at the hotel before I got Jeff back. It would have been cheaper that way. Oh well, maybe Jeff will fix that gadget of his. And this will... Okay, never mind. Gotta do that to get your psychic points back up. This is a unique service exclusive to our hotel only. I'm here to read you today's headline. On the front page of the Foresight Post, over 80% of Foresight citizens support Monotori. You know, there was a video that I saw just before I went to bed today, featuring a fellow with one of the most, like, incredible European accents I've ever heard. You know what? I should probably hold on to just a little bit of money, just in case. Never know when we're gonna need to, I don't know, call S-Cargo Express or something. $100 won't be too bad if we die. Let me see if I can remember, let me see if I can find this guy again, because he's done some in-depth videos on various gaming subjects, and I think the reason he appeared in my recommended videos list is because he, like, shot up really drastically with, like, in the trending videos. Let me see here. Okay, it's... Sorry, almost dropped my mouse. Ceave Gaming. That's C-E-A-V-E Gaming. And I watched his video on Super Mario Maker. And, his voice, I just can't get enough of it for some reason.
Suddenly dropped down. Super simple stuff. So at the beginning of the video, I claimed that this stuff is among the most complex stuff currently known in Mario Maker. But so far, everything has been quite simple. So why did I make this horrendous claim?
I got a feeling he's gonna be the next half A-Press guy that people just, like, meme about nonstop. European accent is a very broad term. Well, I don't know what specifically to call it. Is it German? Is it Austrian? I have no idea. Joel's nice cousin. I especially like the way he refers to the mushrooms in Mario. And it was quite a fascinating subject, too. He was talking about... Whoa! Whoa! Okay. We'll be fine, I think. Ouch. No, we're not. Okay, you know what part of the problem is? These guys aren't doing, like, regular damage. They're doing... magical damage, for the lack of a better term. Like, that was technically PK Thunder, and when the coffee cups attack us, that is technically PK Fire, believe it or not. I know. I know. PK Fire emerging from a coffee cup. What will they think of next? You can actually dodge these if you're clever enough. They just dart in straight lines. Oh. This might have been a mistake. This is the exact same formation that got me murderalized last time. I would try PK Flash, but I got a feeling that's not going to help me too much here. Maybe Jeff should just defend for a turn. It didn't even help. Didn't even help. Does not block against coffee. Confirmed. All I can think to do is to have him defend, and you know what? That was a bad idea. That was a very bad idea. Oh my god! Even when he's defending, I cannot keep him alive. Are we about to have yet another game over? Yeah, we're about to have another game over. Shoot, at this point I should just reload my save. Well, I guess I gave the stream an appropriate title, Four-Sided Die. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. Like, I had a feeling I was gonna die, but I didn't think that was gonna happen until much later. Mercy me. Good thing we have a bunch of money stockpiled. Okay, I'm getting the impression that maybe I should just be running from these fights. Like, not in battle, because at that point, it's too late. No, we're just gonna have to give ourselves quick feet. Hello, Mr. Hintman. I forgot that you were out here, hiding in the middle of a little park. He couldn't afford to rent an office to run his operation. You haven't been drawing much lately, but you have been writing character profiles. You forgot how much fun war building is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That takes me back! No one expects the taxi tab. No, the taxi cab hiding behind the skyscraper. Oh god, just get me out of here. I swear, I'm gonna play the frickin' music from... Hello, there's a butterfly up there. What? There's a butterfly up there, like, stuck on the helicopter. Get out of there. It's not safe for butterflies up there. Evil taxi, crazy taxi. What I was trying to say is that I'm gonna play the music from Total Distortion when you die, if I get another game over. Okay, so really the problem is that I keep running into that 3-enemy formation. I think I'd be fine if I was just encountering 1 or 2 of those guys at a time. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Just keep popping in. Hope that there's... Jesus! They're trying to jump me at every opportunity. I saw it. It was behind the tree. Okay, I actually had an opportunity there, but I freaked out too early. I'm trying to, like, cheat by making the game slow down with this free frame nonsense. Okay. We have an opportunity. If I can get those presents to despawn... Ah! That's so scary. I can do this! I can do this! Okay. Uh-oh. Ha ha ha! Ha! Uh-oh. Oh, we're fucked. Like, if that record goes for Jeff, he's just dead no matter what I do. Like, I've confirmed that I cannot kill these things fast enough, so really my best bet is to try and run. Jeez. What a nightmare. Oh, I hope I don't get ambushed right at the entrance of the stairs. So the reason why I kept branching off the path and trying to, like, explore the rooms was, you know, first of all, out of curiosity, and second of all, because I felt like I'd be cheesing this area too much by just dodging all the enemies and going straight to the boss. Yes, customer, yes, please hurry to parlor. Oh, God. There's so many of them! Okay, 2 of them I think I can deal with. I'm honestly tempted to start using my bottle rockets on these things, because I'm so afraid of them. Yes! I got the coffee cup. I think we stand a chance now. That's not gonna help you here, Mr. Record Man. If I'm having this much trouble with common enemies, how am I gonna handle the boss? We'll worry about that when the time comes. Fair enough point, though, because the boss is going to be challenging. Well, actually, I take that back. If we just use the tools that we have at our disposal, which is to say, you know, the big bottle rockets, the boss is gonna go down easy. See, the good thing about the boss is that there's only one of him. Whereas with all these present box goons, they just keep showing up. But a little bit of extra levels will definitely help. PK Flash Beta? That might help. Who am I kidding? I feel like PK Flash has never been useful for us before. Like, we've tried. Alright, fine. Face him head on. If we just get in there and beat the coffee quick, we should be fine. That Hyper Beam is really pulling its weight, I have to say. I'm glad I bought it. Just in case. Oftentimes, minions are a boss fight's biggest danger. Yes. Yes, indeed. This is part of why I brought the large pizza, by the way. I have a feeling that we're going to need a group heal, and right now the pizza is the only way to accomplish that. Also, we are running out of psychic points very quickly. If I'm lucky, I can get some of those guys to despawn. Yes! Perfect. I love that trick so much. There's no turning back. We can't escape from this. We should be fine. Don't underestimate the guitar, though. Because that guitar can put you to sleep. And if that happens, believe me, you are in trouble. That's also trouble. Unless we get lucky and it, you know, targets the... Okay, you know what? All bets are off. Just kill it! Ah! We have a dilemma here. We've made it almost to the end. The door is right there. That's the door we need to go in. We have 1 revival item. Oh, never mind. We have 2. Yeah, screw that. I'm using it. We need all the help we can get. Yes, customer, yes. Yeah, I'm not holding anything back against this guy. We're using that bottle rocket, and we're not gonna look back. You finally made it. This department store is gonna be a grave. You'll be gone, and you'll be burning, and... well, you'll go to heaven. Almost got away with it. What's this thing called again? Desperto Spook Spark. Department store spook. I got a feeling none of these are really going to help me all that much. I'll use PK Flash just on a whim, but rockets are what we really need. Whoa! What in the world? Sorry, I knew PK Freeze was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Like, golly, that's almost enough to kill Jeff in one shot. We only have enough PSI left for, like, one more big heal, and then that's it. Am I gonna have to use the second bottle rocket? Nope, we got it. You fought enough Lucases in Smash to know how bad PK Freeze is? Oof. Yeah, don't underestimate it. But seriously, it does like 150% damage compared to when I try to use it against regular enemies. Even though you can beat me, Master Gargus will avenge me. At this moment, Paula should be monotonely. Blah. Well, that was fun. And now everything's just back to normal. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Power supply to the game cut off. I wasted my money. Was no one around when those coffee cups were running around everywhere? Like, it gives me the impression that I was just hallucinating all of that. I wonder if anyone has modded, what's the name of that game? Not Fatal Frame, not Left 4 Dead, that one in the department store. The shopping mall. Shoot, why can't I remember the name of this game? The game that Frank West was in. Wait, what'd you say? Certainly it's very dangerous living in the city. Dead Rising? Was it Dead Rising? I can't remember. It was that Capcom game with Frank West in it. Anyway, yeah, I want to imagine that someone out there has managed to, like, mod the game, if modding is at all possible, to include those coffee cup and guitar enemies. Dead Rising, it's fun. Well, that was a laugh and a half. Should we buy another bottle rocket? We got 3 of them, that's probably fine. Mouse's sixth sense. So none of you have anything to say about the department store blackout. I guess they all just ducked under the cover. That's assuming the game doesn't already have evil coffee cups. What? Are you telling me it does? I guess I shouldn't put anything past it. Just from what little I've seen, it seems like a very kooky game where that wouldn't be out of place. Alright, now I remember a lot of people making a fuss about Monotoli possibly hanging out at the cafe. That may or may not be where we need to go next. I'd consult the guide, but I'm not sure if it's necessary. Double beam. What? Oh. Well, shoot, I'll take it. Although I kind of feel like I wasted my money on that Hydra Beam. Over 90% of Forsyth citizens support Monotoli. And then on page 17, Mysterious Blackman Store... Excuse me, how in the world did that word come out? Mysterious department store blackout caused by mouse. I don't know about that. Dead Rising is so ridiculous that you don't put anything past it. I need to play it one of these days. Well, I guess we'll head straight back to the store to sell that beam we just bought. What? Ugh. Ugh. I need some water. Where's my bottle? Ugh. It looked like he just came out of the house. Alright, let us get rid of the things that the game tells us that we can't get rid of. Namely, the laser gun. At some point or another, we're also going to need to take the pencil eraser back out. You might have thought that we were done with it, but nope, there's actually another pencil in our future that we're going to need to get rid of. Actually, there's 2. But we'll worry about that after this next little adventure here. Yeah, I bought this Hyper Beam, it sucks. Slightly used, don't worry about it. I can't come up with a good joke about that. Although it is kind of silly to imagine someone, like, returning a weapon to a shop, asking for a refund, being like, it didn't kill quite as effectively as I thought it would. Alright, whoa! Okay, I was about to say, I hope we don't run into any more crazy taxis, but speed limits, just as bad. You know, honestly, 40 is a very, very generous speed limit to have in the middle of a big city like this. Ooh, life up gamma. Isn't that a full heal? Or am I misremembering? Oh, it is a full heal. That's gonna come in handy. Alright, where's the cafe? My memory is failing me. Oh, here it is. Alright, looks like I'm in the right place, because that lady moved. There's a loud noise outside. Must be the 7th inning stretch, and the fans are singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at the stadium. I never understood that message. I thought that she was just crazy. Oop. Oh, he's actually got a different sprite, facing a different direction. Never mind. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Although there is this. Hang on. Okay. Let us take a look at what's going on in here. Oh, no. I don't want to go like that. I'm glad it wasn't me. There's a person lying on the ground. I wonder if he's... He doesn't look like a nice man. Ooh, I don't like seeing a corpse around here. He's breathing. Has he just been playing too hard? You gawkers, you're not helping at all. Don't cut in front of me. If you give me something, I'll let you have my spot. Will you give me something? I guess hoarding food was a good idea after all. Sure, have my calorie, mate. So there he is, Mr. Everdread. We haven't seen him in a while, but here he is. May or may not be dead. Aren't you, Ness? I can't see too well. Everything's blurry. You're Ness, aren't you? It's me. We met in Tucson. I forgot whatever voice I did for this guy. Everdread from Burgland Park. Excuse me. You must remember, I'm the best thief around. That carpenter in Happy Village was hiding something. Strange. I stole it and thought about selling it in the big city. An old city wise man called it Many. It's a strange colored doll-looking thing. Oh, I'm in pain, and Mana totally tricked me and stole it from me. He tricked a thief. He wanted me to be out of the way because I knew his secret. He gets his evil power from that statue. Listen, I'll tell you only once. At the cafe, check behind the counter. Ugh. I said I'd tell you only once, but if you insist, I'll tell you once more. Do you want to hear it again? Oh gosh, yeah, he repeats the whole thing again. I'm sorry. I'm like... That's twice in this game that you can ask an almost dead character to repeat their life story before you. I've told you twice already, but if you want to hear one more time, I'll tell you once more. Do you want to hear it again? Oh god, I'm not that nice of a guy. Besides, I'm slipping away. Before I go, here's my last haiku poem. When on your way out, be sure that you say goodbye, then lock the door tight. This is my final request. Don't follow me. I must be on my way. Whoa, so long. I can't believe he actually refused to tell us again. Imagine if Kapora Gabora just straight up said, "You know what, I'm done lecturing you, Link. You're on your own at this point. Woo! Don't you feel better since you had the chance to talk with your friend? I helped you find him." You guys, he stared right at me. Ooh, it was scary. You guys are a bunch of worthless rubberneckers, let me tell you. Is that man going to what? Do you know him? You must be a dangerous kid. I'll bet you're on your way to Jackie's Cafe right now. He should really go to the hospital like other sick people do. He's not dead. I thought he may have passed on. I mean, apparently he's almost there. What exactly is in this direction, anyway? An old man in the water. A lot is left up to the imagination. We're going to see Everdread one more time in this game, but perhaps not in the context that you may imagine. Quit hanging around here. Oh, you're saying the same thing as before. Alright, check behind the counter. I'm checking behind the counter. So, here we are. No, that's right. I am the host here. There's fire chasing us. I guess we have to put it out first. It was actually a robotic fuel pump. Sure, why not? Hi, this is Psychonauts. Speaking of Psychonauts, I cannot tell you how disappointed I was when I mistook Tim Schafer, like, popping up behind the dude's shoulder and whispering, "Rad," and I mistook it as Raz. Thought he was going to be talking about Psychonauts 2, but nope. What, Foreside, are you still sleeping? This is Moonside. Yes, that's wrong. I am the hostess here. Yes is no, and no is yes. It makes perfect sense in Moonside. Hello, welcome to Moonside. Welcome to Moonside, Moonside. Welcome to Moonside. Welcome to Soonmide. Moonwell Kasidmi. Do you understand all this? No, you don't? To tell you the truth, neither do I. Quality NPCs. Hello? And goodbye! Ah! The last we heard of Psychonauts 2 was in the Game Awards. I don't even remember when that was. It's already been too long since we've had proper news. We appear to be trapped. Trapped with fire and paintings. I just remembered something. This is a very, very opportune location we have found ourselves in. You'll probably notice that the music in Moonside is very unique and peculiar sounding. You might be wondering just how in the world the Super Nintendo is capable of making such bizarre noises. We will cover that very, very soon. I'll tell you what I hate in this world. That's arepas. The color, the smell, the taste, the texture. Hey, you're drooling! I love how that keeps getting brought up. Hello. It's a man and a clock. Not just any clock. Salvador Dali's clock. Which, to be honest, would probably be really freaky if you had to encounter one of those in real life. This game has fantastic enemy variety. I love it. It doesn't make any sense. I love it. Ha! Everyone is someone. Don't you think so? Moonside to moonside. Ness's HP drops to 0. Jeff's HP drops to 0. Also would probably be really freaky if someone said something like that to you in real life. I'm pretty forgetful. I even forgot why I'm here. I just forgot something. Who am I? Am I a man? What is a man? Ooh, good. I was afraid we were going to run out of inventory space, but apparently we're fine. I will send you first, and then you second, to the hospital. Which sounds a lot like a threat. Dude, having this on the bigger screen is kind of doing things with my eyes. Woo! This particular area would be quite the trip if you were under any kind of influence. Is that Oshawott in the painting? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. You're talking about the abstract art? I'll take a look at that next time. This is kind of funny. It's kind of a role reversal here in Backwards World, where the proper doctor is off standing to the side, and the unlicensed quack is sitting behind the desk. Lady, are you okay? There's fire everywhere. There's paintings everywhere. Yes means no, and no means yes. Or did you already know this? Oh yeah? You didn't know? What happens if I say the other thing? Ah, you knew it. That's good. I was just wondering. Also, kind of a dick move to put an enemy spawn right inside of the hospital. I wonder if they're in the hotel too. Well, they're certainly in the vicinity around the hotel. You know what? Let's just go ahead and pick a fight with it. Whatever this is. It's an enraged fire plug. It doesn't look too angry to me. But it's basically just as bad as the coffee cup. So, kill it! Entire world is upside down. Ness, no problem here! I wish that the voice actor for Ness in Smash would voice that line. No problem here. Hey, parking meters! And you're walking around! Haha, that's so funny! Welcome to Moonside. Maybe one of my favorite quotes from this game. Hello. You look very nonchalant about having fire up your own bum right there. Do you know whose bones are displayed on here? The answer is your bones. My bones. Bones, bones. Bone, bone, bone. If this were a major area we had to explore, I would probably have a, boneless something or another joke ready here, but it's not worth it. Another thing I noticed from listening to my own archive is that my button presses seem to be a little bit louder than I expected. Might need to look into that. Bones are great! Do you like bones too? You don't like bones? Bone, bone, bone. This place is about as loony as Saturn Valley, but perhaps a bit more so, because these aren't alien creatures, these are humans, speaking in very peculiar syntax. Welcome to Moonside. Why did you come to Moonside? How long are you staying in Moonside? This world is an illusion, and all of us are actors upon its stage. How about I sharpen you? I just love sharpening. You don't want me to sharpen? Say the moon is the moon. Welcome, 111. 257, 256, 255, 254, 253. So what's your problem? If you don't want anything, get out of here. I'm counting backwards. 252, 251, 250. Does he keep going? 69, 60. He does! 64, 63. What? Is this a special hobby of yours? You like watching people count backwards? 62, 61, 60, 59. 98, 7, 65, 43, 10. Boom! Wow, I scared myself. These NPCs are fantastic. Hey, there it is. There's the statue. And there's Mr. Monotoli down there, too. But I can't get through this guy. Many statue is up ahead, but I'm going to stop you right here. Don't even think about getting past me, because you aren't with a guy whose eyebrows are connected, and who also has a gold tooth. What must this game be like? You know what? That guy from yesterday was talking a lot about the uncut version of EarthBound. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. That does look a teensy-weensy little bit like an Oshawott, doesn't it? But yeah, the so-called uncut version with more faithful to the original translation of all the text. What in the world is Moonside like in that so-called uncut version? I'm dying to know. If that guy, Echo the Wolf, if you happen to be watching, fill me in. What's Moonside like in the uncut version? Let's see. I do believe there's a... should be a shop right here. And they barely got anything. Pfft, rubbish. This feels like the creator heard Dark Side of the Moon once and had a freaking otherworldly experience. You may not be too far off the mark. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and save before we get too far. I won't have to go all the way back to the cafe every time I die. You know, I just thought something. Can we summon Escargot Express here, of all places? And if we do, is the whole Noah's yes and Ness's yo, is the whole backwards thing gonna apply when we interact with the delivery guy? I guess we're about to find out. Ah! Freaking hell, you jerks! Just ambushing me like that. Well, I've got a surprise for you. You know what? That guy recommended that I use the slime generator more often. And I probably should. It's a very handy item in situations like this. For full immersion, they could have reversed the controls for this section. Oh, that would be so horrible, trying to interact with this area without any control over myself. Well, with reverse control. I can't even imagine trying to get through here with like a mushroom on your head or something. Alright. Is it time for me to elaborate on the music? As soon as I get... Oh, right, you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna say yes. Okay, wow, okay, so, Asgo, the delivery people do not follow the rules of Moonside. That's interesting. I'm glad I got that figured out. I think I will talk about the music once we get an idea of where we are going. We need to talk to the right dudes in Hawaiian shirts in order for us to get started in the right zone. How about you? We're getting somewhere. Hey, and we got a night pendant. That's gonna come in handy. Provides a major defense boost, and on top of that, gives you immunity to PK Flash, which does have a very rare chance of causing a character to just die instantly. So very useful for us. You're getting some serious Yumi and Nikki vibes right now? Oh yeah, with the NPCs that do wacky things. A handbag strap. When used as a whip during battle, the enemy takes enough damage to stop moving for a short time. Interesting. I guess I'll use it. Why not? Yeah, we got a bit of an excess of food. Let's go ahead and use it. I really don't want to go back and heal at this point. I spy with my little eye. Alakazam! I see a country in summer and a big silver ball. You're burnt, but you're fine. That is what I see. I was hoping that she would say other things, but oh well. Hello and goodbye! Hello there. Before the soup gets cold, we must care for many, many. Before the knife gets rusty, we must care for many, many. Ooh, that'll come in handy. Hello, and goodbye. Shall I? Then goodbye! Well, here we are, in the zone. The secret zone. And we may be here for a little while. I'm really busy doing nothing, so I don't have time to talk to you. If you need something, talk to my partner. He's right over there, see? You mean you can't see him? What, this fella? What even is this guy's sprite? I think it's the, like, orange-haired kid with sunglasses. With, like, the white rims. Can you see me? Haha, you can't? You're definitely not from around here. Hehe, get going now. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? What if I say no? You can, huh? You've become a real Moonsidian, haven't you? What the? You're looking for some kind of door? Well, you're not gonna find one, so get out of my face, loser. I have no patience when people interrupt me when I'm doing nothing. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, it's me! You can see me, right? There's something interesting about you, so I'm going to follow you. Don't worry, though. If you get into a fight, I'll stay out of it. You can't see me, right? Hey! Don't you wish you had a gold tooth like mine? Give me a smile. Smile, smile. Yo! Don't you think my eyebrows rock? Check them out. They're connected. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're the NPC that we need. Hey, magic butterfly. Alright, so let me take a moment to introduce you to a little something called sampling. This game in particular takes great advantage of sampling to get one of the most unique soundtracks you will ever hear in a Super Nintendo game. There's a video about this made by a guy named I Want to Believe that has a fantastic showcase of such samples, and I'm going to go ahead and load it up right now. I can probably just, like, copy the link directly into OBS, right? Let me try that. Whoa, whoops. That didn't work. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if it works. Kind of. Mother 2 is a great game in all aspects, and its soundtrack is no exception. It's very eclectic and rather experimental in nature, so much as to use a technique that was, hang on a minute, barely even used before in the history of video games, sampling.
And now for something completely different.
Monty Python, the Flying Circus.
Sound familiar? It was a Monty Python extract. Way back when we first started the game. Isn't that wild? Just pitched up and down. It almost feels random in its usage. Oh, hang on a minute. That's a little bit off-center. Oh, shoot. I didn't even consider that this might get my VOD muted. Uh-oh. Talk. Think about words to say. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh yeah, the Soundstone. We haven't even heard that yet, because I went and got rid of it in the first part of the stream series. Very interesting. Hey, at least this one's in the public domain. Yeah, that was in the cafe that we were in. It's so bizarre. Like, it's not just programming trickery. Like, someone was really... Like, this is a level of experimentation that I can't even comprehend. To be able to use audio samples like this. It's amazing. Oh, here we are. I seem to have gotten myself into a bit of a pickle while all this was happening. Still, absolutely mental. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of trivia about this entire game. The Many Many statue is up ahead, but I'm going to stop you right here. Huzzah! You really surprised me! Oh god, you're the man whose eyebrows are connected and who has a gold tooth! How about we dump these kids and go get something to drink? Okay, we made it. I don't know how, but we made it. And there's fire down here. We'll be hearing... Ah! Quickly! Quickly! I hate these things that clip through the walls. That's probably one of the best, well, most prolific uses of this kind of sampling technique. You'll hear it all the time in various, like, albums that from a variety of artists. They'll just take a sample of some other song's bass and beat, and they'll do their own thing on top of it. So weird, but so good. Oh, god damn it. I was hoping that thing would ignore me, but fine. We're right here in front of Mr. Monotoli, but we have to do a little bit more work. Now this sample... A lot of people are familiar with this now. Not only because of how it was used in EarthBound, but because Toby Fox also used that sample when he was making Undertale's soundtrack. So there's a particular, like, post-game area that uses this sample really effectively. In an obvious throwback to EarthBound, but hey, just goes to show Toby Fox knows what he's doing when he's working with this source material. The music is, one of the things that makes this game feel like a fever dream. Every time you finish watching one, you have to think back and think if you actually watched it or not. That's amazing. Is that actually going to autoplay, even though it's like an OBS browser? Well, better not risk it. Anyways, let us resume with the game. There's actually a little bit more music trivia that I wanted to share. If I can remember, I will come back to the subject at the end of the stream, because there's more sample trivia that I want to share with regards to Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega CD. Don't do anything to me. I am not Monotoli. Oh. Okay, bye. It's a golden statue that you have seen before. Yeah. Now we can finally duke it out with the... I didn't mean to do that! My controller moved on its own. What? You better just watch it, Mr. Statue Man. Will this work? Nope. Was it worth a try? Probably not. We'll do a little bit of this and try to get a read on what his weakness may or may not be. Doesn't appear to have any. That being said, he really does not want us to use PSI in this fight. Well, that's fine with me. We got bottle rockets saved up just for this occasion. Holy smokes! 650 damage! You know, there is a bit of luck involved whenever you use those bottle rockets. It might look like it's just a massive amount of damage with huge damage spread, but when you're using the bigger bottle rockets, it's actually a cluster of like 5 individual bottle rockets being fired at the enemy. And they all have individual accuracy checks. So if all of them happen to hit, it is major damage. And hey, fun fact, their accuracy is completely dependent on your speed stat and the enemy's speed stat. So it's a good idea to get Jeff buffed up on speed in order to make his bottle rockets more accurate. The Many Many statue was actually a device that created illusions. The illusion device was destroyed. I wondered, could we have just removed that text box completely? I think it would have been a bit more impactful if we just... One moment we're defeating the Many Many statue, next moment we're here in the middle of this weird warehouse. You were wandering around the warehouse with a vacant, faraway look in your eyes. Were you daydreaming? It was all just a dream. Hello, this is Apple Kid. I've come up with another wacky invention that I think has real potential. Maybe you won't, but anyway. It's called the Gourmet Yogurt Machine. It makes many different flavors of yogurt. The only problem is, right now, it can only make trout-flavored yogurt. So I'm having the machine delivered to you via Escargot Express. It's coming neglected class. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Yeah, everything is... I've got some problems here. Gotta go. Bye! You know, for some strange reason, when I played this game as a kid, I never interpreted that kaboom, gotta go, as like, oh, I've got science problems, there's explosions happening. No. I interpreted it as, oh geez, that was my butthole. I've gotta go to the bathroom, bye! I mean, this game is not above that level of humor, let's be honest. So what exactly did we accomplish? We did destroy that statue, but... Oh, it's a little monkey fella. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, just kidding. I think we actually have to talk to this monkey. I'm not a delivery man. I can't remember if we've met. Talarama just finished fasting, and now wants to meet you at the west end of the Dusty Dunes Desert, in a cave with lots of monkeys. I'll use my teleportation to... Bye! The teleportation ability is coming soon. I can't wait for it. Oops. Oops. Greetings. Escargot Express's neglected class. Whew, I just got here from the Dusty Dunes Desert. There was this sunbathing guy, and he told me about a cave with lots of monkeys. Or was it orangutans? Anyway, he said, well, I forgot. Yep, I forgot. Actually, I forgot the stuff I was supposed to deliver, too. I think it was some weird machine to make trout-flavored yogurt. Yeah, I forgot it at the desert. I'm not going back that way, so don't ask me to get the package. I mean, it's your package, right? So you go get it. Go on, get out of here. Maybe that thing I forgot is important to you. So, have a good time in the desert! Grade A punk ass. Hello, I heard you were talking about trout-flavored yogurt. I'm a maid who serves Mr. Monotoli, and I'm looking for trout-flavored yogurt to give to our special guest. If you know anything about it, please tell me. I've been searching and searching. Oh. I've never actually tried to follow her before, but yeah, apparently she just disappears at some point. Neglected class, alright. Yeah. Quality service. Maybe it's just because of memes, but every time I hear the phrase quality, I'm always imagining it being said in a sarcastic tone of voice. I can't help it. Alright, so we have a bit of an adventure coming up. An adventure in the desert, no less. Thankfully, it's not a dangerous one, like what we just went through. Like, that was a bit of hell that we went through just trying to get through the department store. And I think the Manny Manny statue was supposed to be more difficult than what we just experienced, but the bottle rocket kind of cheesed it out. People looking for a challenge deliberately avoid bottle rockets in this game, I'm pretty sure. But I'm here to just play the game. I'm not looking to do any special challenges. Unless unless something comes to me that I'm just curious about and I want to do. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Anything else we need? Nah, we're probably fine. So can you guess what we're gonna need for our monkey-related desert adventure? If you guessed seasonings, you'd be wrong, because I actually forgot what this lady sold. No, I don't need seasonings. I don't need bread. I don't need a sandwich. I do, however, need a hamburger or two. And can we get a skip sandwich? He doesn't have the skip sandwich. That's like the first bakery that I've seen that does not sell the... Well, I guess it's not technically a bakery. There is a deliberate bakery here in Fourside, so I guess we'll check that out first. Seems to you that the game is challenging enough without any kind of stipulation? Well, die-hard fans would disagree with you. But, it's been a long time since I played this, and I'm not, you know, I'm not playing this for any kind of bragging rights, personal glory, or anything. I just want to have a good time with it, so... I think I touched on this very briefly yesterday when I was talking about the EBFGP challenges that are, sometimes appear on Starman.net. It's just something that the community came up with to, incentivize, more unique playthroughs. So they'll have stipulations like beat the whole game without using food, you beat the whole game without using healing PSI, things like that. Beat the gold mines without using PK freeze, things like that. And of course, the absolute most mental challenge that you could ever embark on is trying to collect every single rare item drop in the entire game. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're all worth getting. Like, I'm gonna go and try and get the Sword of Kings when the time comes, because it's like the only weapon that we can get for Prince Pooh. But other things, I'm talking about stuff like trying to get a bomb from the slugs from the beginning of the game. Or a salt packet from the slugs in the... Why am I thinking of slugs? Anyway, point being, there's a lot of enemies with a lot of different kinds of, like, rare drops that you will probably... Hey, I remember you. Remember, if you don't get into a random battle, you will never get Sunstroke. Because of the weird way this game handles flags. Welcome! Our paradise exists beneath that hole! Talarama is great and kind! And he knows everything Talarama does. He made us the underground rooms! Actually, you know what? I just remembered something. See, the gimmick of this monkey cave... Hey, speaking of rare drops, I wonder how rare that is. Getting a croissant from a mole. Alright, if I remember correctly, we will also need one of these. The gimmick of the cave we are about to explore is that the monkeys all want something. You might remember the monkeys in the first Mother game being kind of rude. These monkeys are alright, but they're just greedy. They all want something. And while there is a lot of treasure in this cave to, you know, satisfy various monkeys, we do need to bring some stuff from the outside. So let's start off with you two. Do you have a skip sandwich? I'll move away if you give me one. Can you give me one? Alright, my memory is working fantastically so far. I want to eat a picnic lunch. If you grant my wish, I might open the entrance. Will you give me a picnic lunch? Do I even have one anymore? I think I left it with Paula. Oh well. Whoa, there's a wet towel inside! Oh, I guess we didn't need one after all. I'd like to have a protein drink. Can you give me one? I seem to have forgotten that as well. Because I'm still a kid? Okay, that doesn't make much sense to me. Wait, what? Oh, I gave that to Paula too. Darn. Well. Hello, mushroom. Goodbye, mushroom. I guess we're not ready after all. So, yeah, that's the kind of adventure we're about to embark on. I don't even know where in the world you would get a picnic lunch or a protein drink right now. The shops are all closed. It's 12 p.m. Wait, isn't 12 p.m. noon? Ah, you get what I mean. Alright, old man, you got picnic lunches? Oh, yes he does. No protein drink, however. This might take a while without any kind of guide or anything like that, so bear with me. Fetch quests. Neopets has given you enough of those already? Oh, yeah. I really hope that we won't have to go too far out of our way in order to satisfy the little monkey fellas. Well, at least the enemies are non-aggressive. There we go. Once we open up a few rooms, things should start to flow a little bit smoother. See? There's pizza in there. We can bring that to the other monkey. Doesn't it feel hot in here? My fur is all sweaty. Maybe you usually don't keep a wet towel, but if you have one, will you share it with me? There you go. Do you have one? Thank you. Ooh, I'm Moncona. I want to eat a tasty pizza. If you have some, will you give it to me? Sure, I guess. Ha! Moncona's happy! So, if this is a monkey cave, why are there bird noises everywhere? Don't quite understand this particular set of music. Somewhere amongst all these rooms, you should be able to obtain Dragonite. Do you think Dragonite is really made from dragons? Not the Pokemon, it's apparently like a substance. By the way, I'll give you a fresh egg. If you run out, just come back and I'll give you as many eggs as you want. Thank you. It was desperately needed in these trying times. You just found out that Inara from Paladins has a skin that makes her humans, and I guess it's fine, but you prefer Rock Lady. Just makes more sense considering her abilities. Nope, not familiar with the character. boy, I hope we can unload some of this stuff soon. Inventory is getting very crowded. I love hamburgers. The monkey next to me loves hamburgers too. If you have a hamburger, will you please give it to me? Does anyone actually order just a plain hamburger nowadays? Like, I'm not just talking about restaurants, like, doubling down on all the fancy toppings. I'm just talking about how, like, even at their most basic, people tend to order cheeseburgers over hamburgers. You know what I mean? Lactose intolerant people notwithstanding. Ooh. Nice. Finally, we're getting some decent, body equipment. You'll take a normal hamburger if you're really on a budget. You know what? Fair enough. Some places really charge out the nose for something as basic as a slice of cheese. I'm looking at you, Crystal. If you're that broke, you'll just make a burger at home with whatever you have. I don't think I've ever done that, personally. Oh, did I have this all along? I'm a dummy. Blicky! Monkey noises. I keep missing the fact that this monkey speaks in English before changing to, Thank you! Crap, I used the human's language again. Like, I'm reading through this text so quickly that the joke just flies over my head. More hamburgers. Hello, welcome to the Rat Cafe. Welcome to the Monkey Cafe. There's no monkeys here, just hamburgers. If I eat a fresh egg, I recover some health. If you have one, can I have one? Yes. So you just swallowed that egg whole. Oh, I want to measure something, but I don't have a ruler. Wow, it's like the one place in the game where you actually use this thing. Finally, I can measure my own tail! Oh god, monkey noises. Apescape has given you enough of those already. Oh yeah, I forgot that you started on Ape Escape 3. I'll have to check out the archives pretty soon. One of my friends can use the teleport! What? You've never heard of it? Then I'll give you King Banana. That didn't make sense, did it? But anyway, I'm attractive, don't you think? You know, honestly, this whole section probably would be substantially easier if we just had one of those, Ape Escape machines that just shoots nets at monkeys or something. Hey, we got a neutralizer. Sorry. Resets the abilities of all creatures, friend or enemy, to their normal levels. Any changes that had taken place due to PSI and such is neutralized. It also neutralizes all shields that were in effect. Remember, the abilities that I am talking about are offense, defense, guts, etc. This is actually an extremely useful item. Now, you might think that when it comes to, like, deactivating enemy shields, you would want the shield killer, but it only has, like, a 75% chance of working at best, whereas the neutralizer always works. The only problem is that it will erase shields that you have put up as well. So you have to use it wisely. But most enemies where shields are a problem, they have the shield on them right as the battle begins. So you're probably only going to use that thing once per battle anyway. So may as well use it before you put up a bunch of shields of your own. Alright, what you got? I am Man K Man! To me, the most interesting thing is the King Banana. What? Are you giving me a present? Nah. I want to examine this real quick. A king-sized banana, not edible. Oh, so it's like those big ones that fall on the enemy's heads when you beat a boss in Donkey Kong Country. Hey, speaking of which, Raocow has started a Let's Play series of Donkey Kong Country. Whoa, I've died and gone to monkey heaven! That was kind of my thought too when I started watching that LP. Let's get to the point. Give me a hamburger. Here you go. Monkeys love burgers. Oh, there's the bag of Dragonite. If you sprinkle the powder on one of your friends during battle, that friend turns into a dragon and attacks all enemies. Gone after one use. Very powerful and useful item that we probably will want to save for a future occasion. So is that it? Did we get everything we need in here? I think we got enough burgers at this point. Yep, there we go. I love Talarama the most. He's a friend of the monkeys. Here's a song I made up for Talarama. Are you talking about the music that's playing? That's what I always interpreted that as. You think Resident Evil 5 introduced eggs? You can eat them to heal or throw them and do a little bit of damage? That's not something I would have expected from a Resident Evil game. I've been waiting for you. Is that so? Let me free up a bit of room, and then I will talk to the rest of you. A couple life noodles, excellent. And brain food lunch, hey! That's a pretty rare healing item. You recover about 300 HP and about 50 psychic points. Very nice. Every once in a while, Resident Evil does something super silly, like tofu from Resident Evil 2. Tofu. Tofu? What's the context of the tofu? Please tell me. Oh dear, we appear to be out of room and we're about to receive something very important. I guess the picnic lunch is technically my least valuable item. Alright, monk man, tell me your secrets. The truth of space and time moves through the universe like a wave. Truth speaks through space and matter and makes itself known to human beings. I was waiting for you and you came. This was destined to happen. In truth, all is predetermined. Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Pooh. When these four powers gather, I am Captain Planet. Twisted Space will bring back peace to the world. Do you understand? It doesn't matter. Proceed as you wish. Open the treasure box and take what is with you. What is inside with you? Did you come in search of this? Someone left it behind in this hole. The adventure that lies ahead won't be easy. I'll give you a special skill to help you move through space as you wish. Learn the skill from that monkey over there. Would you like to learn this special power? What happens if I say no? That's your prerogative. Be sure that you do not talk to the monkey and go. Nah, I actually do really want this. I'll teach you teleportation. Let's go outside. Do we really have to follow him all the way out there? This game would benefit a lot from being able to just warp out of caves or whatever as soon as you complete the task at hand. One of the last things you can unlock, a bonus campaign where you play as a sentient human-sized piece of tofu. It talks like a Japanese cartoon character. That sounds amazing. Speaking of tofu, I am fairly certain that this trout-flavored yogurt in the Japanese version of this game was actually strawberry tofu, which you might remember from the last game. Actually, hang on now. Let me go ahead and check the description on this. Items for Jeff? What? Invented by the Apple Kid. If used during combat, some damage will be dealt to the enemy. Really? Though it's not understood why this happens. It's just yogurt after all. Can be used many times. Fascinating. So you can use that thing to damage enemies. I'm tempted to try it, but I don't have enough inventory space, so that's gonna have to save. That's gonna have to wait for another day. Here's a video of tofu if you're really curious. Oh god. I can see the thumbnail from here. Dear Lord, what is this? The Survivor. Tofu. Are you kidding me? This is like that cheat code in Banjo-Kazooie that turns you into a washing machine. I like the noise it makes when it walks. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Quality Easter egg. Is it even an Easter egg? It's a whole nother campaign. Hey, Kiki. Follow me like this way. Follow me like this way, Scoob. Alright. There's only one video clip that I'm allowed to play here. I'm gonna go ahead and try and load it up. Let me just see if I can't find exactly what moment I'm looking for. It'll just take a moment. You can probably already tell where this is going if you happen to have played this game before. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's do this. Okay, I'll do a teacher's demonstration. If you can learn this, you can go anywhere you've been previously. You can go there instantly. This skill can't be used in a room or underground, though. I'll take your word for it. I went to Forsyth and returned. I showed you the basic... Want to see me run to that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again? You can also build up enough speed while turning if you have enough room. Yeah, just do a backwards long jump into that mountain over there. You can do it. Why don't you try it, young man? Shoot, I forgot to unmute the thing. Wow. Wow, horrible timing. I really messed that up. Tell you what, we'll give it another try whilst trying to warp to a new location. We can go anywhere we want. We can even go to Winters if we so choose. Might be a bad idea, but... yeah, let us save the game first before we do any crazy experimentation with teleports. We don't want to get stranded. Alright, here goes. Here goes. This highway, of course, is the perfect place to do this sort of thing, because it's just a straight line. Alright, here goes. Still didn't quite have the timing right. But you get the idea. 88 miles per hour, blah blah blah. Hello there, monkey woman. I saw you once before, just for a second. You know my fiancé. My fiancé loves to chew gum. He went to visit Dr. Andonut's lab, but he hasn't returned yet. I want to go there so I can get him home, but without him, I can't cross Lake Tess. I'm really worried that the mad doctor will use him in a crash test. I don't think I've ever seen this dialogue before. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever gone to Winters this early before. Interesting. Well, anyway, now that we have access to an ATM card, we can go and procure as many expensive things as we want from this little shop here. Alright, you have something good for me. The T-Rex's bat. Give me that. Oh, goddammit. Okay, okay. What can we get rid of? I don't know, man. All this stuff is looking pretty essential. Oh, we can get rid of the Great Charm. There we go. Does he have any good, like, defense items? He's got the Coin of Silence. That will probably be worthwhile, actually, now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and give this to Jefferino. Surprised that I have only 2 party members 5 streams in. Such is life. Oh man, you're gonna love it when we get to Mother 3 in that case. Like, when you get to Chapter 4, you literally only start off that chapter with 2 party members, Lucas and his dog. Alright, there's a very good frying pan here, but I think that can wait until we get Paula back. I think that's going to be the objective for today, is to get Paula back in the party. I mean, we're pretty close to accomplishing that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dial Escargot Express. It's still gonna be a little while longer until we get Pooh into the party. It'll be worth it though, he's a very capable party member. And the way he's introduced is pretty darn amazing. Like, just the whole sequence leading up to that moment is fantastic. Might be good to go ahead and keep a cup of life noodles in storage. We can hold on to the secret herb. Pencil eraser might not be necessary anymore. Anything else we ought to get rid of? Honestly, the HP sucker has not been amazing so far, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that too. Alright. Now, the real test is whether or not we can get back to Foresight. Let's give it a try. Hup! Let's try it again. Thankfully, basic teleportation is relatively cheap. I selected Winters. Didn't mean to do that. Hup. Oh, yes! Got it! It's harder than it looks to pull off hairpin turns like that when you're trying to teleport. The HP sucker sucks. Pfft. I kept asking around for trout-flavored yogurt, but... What? You have a yogurt dispenser? May I have it? Before you could answer, she took the yogurt dispenser. Now I can make trout-flavored yogurt for my guests! You're so kind, I'll make some for you. My room's on the 48th floor. Don't forget to drop by. My room's on the 48th floor. Don't forget to drop by. Okay, I get it. Sorry, I was trying to remember something. There is a boss fight coming up with a particular trick to it. Not necessarily like a trick to beating it, or anything like that. It's more like a deception that the game deliberately throws at you to, like, throw you off. And it's really annoying. Shh, quiet. Aren't you Ness? Mr. Monotoli's maid Electra told me about you. I'll take you to Mr. Monotoli's office on the 48th floor. Only you may go. Incidentally, depending on how long the section takes, this might end up being a bit of a shorter stream, which, will probably be fine. I want to cap it off in, you know, nice slow area where we don't have much to do. Hello. Secret code, please. Say your code in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sentry right up there! I was trying so desperately to remember... Whoa, these things have bottle rockets? Well, that's cool and all, but not when they're being used against me. As much as I love Team Fortress 2, over the years, my encyclopedic knowledge of the quotes from that game has been slipping. Oh. Oh, I just went into a circle. That's a really interesting perspective you have going on there. Can you take their bottle rockets? I wish. The bathrooms of misery. Honestly, there's something kind of funny about how this office building just has these robots roaming around that can shoot rockets. They're not too bad, though. Just wail on them. I mean, the fact that I went out of my way to get that T-Rex bat is probably factoring into how badly I'm thrashing them right now. Now, thankfully, these are not random encounters. Once you beat one, it's gone forever, so don't worry about it. If you're super sneaky, you might even be able to run around one. Check it out. Check it out! TF2 has a lot of great quotes, but there's also so many of them that it's hard to remember them all. Oh yeah, tell me about it. Some of my favorite quotes include, I can't. I can't. Oh, just thinking about this is making me laugh. Hang on a minute. I wonder if this is still on YouTube. Oh yes, someone re-uploaded it.
My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. You disgust me, fat rat. I hate you.
That gets me every time.
Cheers, Doctor. Fine job. Cheers, engineers. The engineer? What? Thank you for being such a dear friend. All right. Well, nope. Oh, you and me. How's the engineer?
Oh Jesus, the boss! That was, surprisingly well timed. What is going on anymore? Who even made this? I don't even remember. Nope. Who was responsible for this? Oh god. Armed Dude 101. Credit to that man. Oh my god. Oh, that's the last time I'm bringing up a video like that on this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, Jesus! No, not shield. Heals! Oh dear, oh dear. Yes! Sorry, didn't mean to shout. Jesus Christ, that was close. I was getting really carried away there. So, yeah, this here's the... Jesus Christ. How did we get into this situation? This here's the clumsy robot. It is deceptively powerful. What makes it so unassuming is that it wastes so many of its turns. Just faffing around, doing nothing useful. But every now and again, it'll fire that hugely damaging missile and just, like, annihilate you. Also, apparently it's a master of, like, drunken martial arts, because it's dodging my attacks like crazy. You'll also notice that it has a particular message that comes up every now and again, where it says that it, eats a bologna sandwich and recovers all of its HP. Believe it or not, that's actually a jape. That never actually happens. See? It plays the sound, it says that its HP is restored, but that doesn't actually happen. It never recovers its HP. That's just a trick to make you think that it's a hopeless boss fight. And you have to be saved by some guys that just rushed into the room! It was the Runaway 5! Lucky quickly ducked behind the robot. I flipped the switch! I chiseled it! Jeez, what a loser robot! It was so easy to stop! That was quick thinking, Luigi! So, I think I missed a few things. And, like, accidentally stumbled upon the boss room too early. We would like to pay you back. We'll help you in whatever way we can. We don't have any money. We are strong, however. Let's break into the room next door. Except I need to go to the bathroom first. I thought I heard a girl's voice. The room next door seems suspicious somehow. Well, I'm sorry, fellas. But we're gonna have to wait on that. The message is baloney. I get it. Your trout-flavored yogurt, sir. Master Pokey's cool. He gave me something the other day and said, "This is fit for a maid." Really? You may be the only genuine fan of Pokey that I have ever seen. A fashionable treat for snobby haute cuisine people in some big cities. And of course, it's almost worthless as a healing item. Brilliant. So was that all I missed, was the yogurt room? Yeah, I think that's it. Granted, we've been getting so many good items. What could we possibly be missing out on? Alright, here we go. Ah! Jesus! The bear honestly scared me. I thought I was about to, like, walk into a trap or something. Stop, that's enough! Please stop! I give up! I really do! This bear won't attack you. He's stuffed. Ness, you finally made it here. I'm fine. I believed you'd come and save me. Mr. Monotoli isn't really a bad person. Take some time to listen to him. You sure you didn't develop a little case of Stockholm Syndrome or something? How long have you been here? Look at my skinny arms, thin body, and gray hair. I've become so weak since I lost the Manny Manny statue. I'm sorry that I kidnapped Paula. Why am I voicing this guy like Bernie Sanders? I haven't done anything to her. Paula's a nice girl. Paula, return to Ness. I'm sorry I've created so much trouble for you. He stuffed means the bear is real, but it just ate so it won't eat you. That coming immediately after the baloney message made me think, oh, the bear just had a massive mountain of baloney for dinner. I'll tell you everything. The Manny Manny statue creates an illusion. It attracts evil spirits and weakens your heart. The power scared me so much I hid the statue in the warehouse at Jackie's Cafe. I often went there to pray. Cryptic words appeared to me while I was in the illusion. Yes, your name appeared in the cryptic messages. Stop Ness and do so by your own hand. Or don't let them go to Summers. Or make sure they know nothing of the pyramid. I don't fully understand the messages, but someone obviously doesn't want you to go to Summers. Evil... Gigagas or something. I could hear the name. Anyway, this evil side would be in trouble if you visit Summers. Oh, on the contrary, you should definitely go to Summers. Especially because they don't want you to make it there. Would you like to hear the whole story again? No, thank you. Summers is located across the ocean. Take my helicopter. I'll open the door to my heliport. Hey, you can't fool me. That's the same noise that the backhoe made. You must go on. Ness, this is your destiny. Paula, it's time we said goodbye. Take care. Welcome back, Paula, I suppose. Here, have some trout yogurt. It's as a homecoming gift. Actually, we probably do need to do a bit of exchange here. Let me see here. Night Pendant probably would be good for Paula. Let's give her the Mr. Saturn coin again. As well as the Platinum Band. Oh wait, she can't carry it anymore. We'll get this figured out. Alright. So, pardon me for taking a moment to faff, but it's important to get Paula back up to speed. She has been gone for a while. Mr. Saturn Coin, still a superior defense option. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have even bothered with the defense ribbon. Which one should I use? I guess for the sake of saving money, I'll keep the Mr. Saturn Coin on our friend Jeff over there. Maybe the ribbon even has an extra effect on it. Luck is increased. Yeah, that could be good. That Fox guy from the other day told me that luck is basically your dodge stat. So it would probably be good to keep that on her. There we go. I'm feeling good about this. Let's go to the big city. And by that I mean the beach. Me gusta la playa. Oh. Hey, you guys might remember this moment from Super Smash Bros. Guess who was in that helicopter this whole time? Yes, you pin-headed idiot. You're just a half step too slow. I'm getting out of here. Since Monotoli's become a plain old man again, I have no more use for him. This helicopter will really come in handy. Looks like you're the world-class loser again. Smell you later, Ash. I'm honestly surprised that the photo guy didn't drop down immediately after that. Like, hey, excellent moment you got there, loser. Let's take a picture to commemorate it. Pokey took the helicopter. I hope he's okay. Really? Everything's fine. I was a little dizzy, but now I'm okay. To get to Summers, we need to go back to Threed. Yep, somehow I know that's where we must go. Wow, you guys did a lot while I was in the bathroom. You want to get to Threed as soon as possible? We can take you to Threed in our tour bus. I forgot that these guys were here. I'll get the tour bus and wait for you just outside the building. Well, I guess we're runaway 5ing it up once more. Pokey is Gary squared, or rounded maybe. He really is. All it would have taken was one little push from, like, a villainous entity. Or maybe, like, a bit of brainwashing from Mewtwo or something, and Gary would have made for a pretty fitting Antagonist, what is it now? Hello, how are you? This is Apple Kid. I think I'm a real genius. In fact, I know I am a genius. I have proof. If you've never heard that song before, I need to share it real quick. Yes, once again, Robotnik is going to invade the stream.
I am the biggest villain in town. He's the big villain! I am a genius. I have proof. Yes, he's telling you the truth. I am the mighty Robotnik.
Oh, right. They edited this, so it just keeps on going. They even edited crickets. Brilliant. There was supposed to be another part in that where he, like, jots down on paper and says, "Ooh, that's good. I've discovered the primary enemy of you and all of humanity." No, it's not Robotnik anymore, jeez. We have to fight and defeat this being. To do so, we need to invent a machine called the Phase Distorter. I've got to find the wandering scientist, Dr. Andonuts, and make the distorter, so I may be gone for a while. Later. Back to the funky music. For all the Robotnik memes I use, I gotta stream a Sonic game one of these days. Not a bad idea. Of course, the perfect, like, meme game to play would be Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but, that game's hard. I'm not that good at Puyo Puyo, so... A lot has happened to me. I have to try and sort it all out. Thinking is tough for me. When I'm off duty for my bodyguard job, I still have a lot of pent-up energy. But don't worry, I won't come after you. Unless you're kinda itching for a fight. These guys. So, is Pokey's dad still here? After all that's happened, I wonder if he still gets to keep his, luxurious downtown office. Hello again, friendo. It would seem that Pokey's dad has left the building. So we're just gonna have a quick little, looks like Throwaway 5 save the day. Yeah, I'm kinda glad you missed that, because I was playing a really obnoxious video in the background. But yeah, actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not done playing obnoxious videos, because we've got a little bit more to go here. We've got one more little stretch ahead of us. One little, road trip to embark on. What is it now? How many people are gonna call me? Hello, this is Orange Kid. Sorry I haven't called today. Sorry I haven't called lately. I'm still working on the way to change boiled eggs into raw eggs. It's taking longer than I thought. I'm really gonna work at it, though. Talk to me later. I shouldn't have given my phone number out to all these people. Alright, give me just a moment. Alright, sorry about that. Where was I? Orange Kid's dialogue wasn't supposed to be there? Really? Why was it supposed to pop up, I wonder? Whoa, whoa, we're just getting right in there. Alright then. Alright, on to 3.
The ghost. The ghost. Call the Ghostbuster. The ghost is stealing my money. He punched me in the face. And now he ran off with my money. Hey, ghost, come back. That's my money.
I was expecting that to last a little bit longer, but yeah, I don't know why. I guess it's because they drive off the ghosts, but, when you first... yeah, that's the first purpose of the Runaway 5 is to drive off ghosts, so now I just associate this music with the shitty MIDI of the Ghostbusters theme. If you haven't checked out Vinesauce Joel's Super Ghostbusters album, maybe give it a try. If you're a fan of quote-unquote quality music, human music, it might just make your day. It was recently pointed out that Joel's album is like stupid remix album, has got more views on YouTube than the official Ghostbusters soundtrack. Which is just fantastic. Alright, we made it! I'm sorry we couldn't do more for you. Remember though, we're on your side. When you're having a tough time, just think of our songs, and imagine the Runaway 5 singing somewhere far, far away. By the way, why'd you need to come back here? You must have forgotten some very important item or gadget here. How's that for a guess? Am I close? Well, you don't have to tell me. See you later, and good luck! Whatever could we have forgotten here? I think I know what it could be! Hello? I left a very important gadget here in this pole. Hello? Happened. Believe me, this hint is worth a lot more than you pay. What the fuck? That's it for today. F7 happened. Believe me, this hint is worth a lot more than you paid. That's it for today. F7 happened. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no! Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Where is that stupid thing? I got this version of SNES 9X specifically for a certain feature. Wow! Magic! We go backwards in time and space! Is this even gonna work? We might run out of rewind space. I saved the day. I am sorry, but at the same time, I'm not sorry. The song sounds the same in reverse. It kind of does. That's interesting. High quality, crispy audio. I want you to stay, but if you can't, so long. Thanks for every little old thing. Oh yeah, this is the exact same party that helped 3 it out. We painted over all the damaged parts of the Skyrunner. Now I wonder how you start this thing up. Actually... Nah, you know what? I was thinking about teleporting, but nah. It's not necessary. Ah, here's the problem, and it's not too tough to fix. Hang on for a second or two. Haha, here's the problem. Too many toasters. That should do it. Now if we board, the Skyrunner will take us back to Winters. With Dr. Eno... I can modify the machine to fly to Summers. If Dad, Dr. Andonuts, is not available, I'll have to figure it out by myself. Anyway, let's go back to the lab in Winters. That's it. Go, machine, go! You don't know if you can teleport there? Oh, you can. I teleported there just before entering the Monotoli building and picked up the T-Rex's bat. So, you know, Ness is pretty well equipped. Everyone seems pretty well equipped. But despite me saying that, despite how good our gear is, we've still got like 2 or 3 game overs in the shopping mall. Those vinyl records are no joke, man. Oh boy. We've got a bit of a trip ahead of us. Wait. Did I miss something in the desert? That present box. There's 2 present boxes! That makes me so upset that I missed 2 things in the desert. Well, no use crying over missed spaghettis. Burgers. Whatever the heck was in that box. For all we know, it could have just been, like, I don't know, a packet of salt. But what if it was something really good, though? Like rock candy? I don't know. Moonside is still pretty straightforward, though. Yes. Provided you know who to talk to. It's not too bad. I had a pretty great music trivia section on there talking about the audio sample used in EarthBound. You may have already seen the video talking about this, but I played the whole thing, and it was very enlightening. Thanks for taking care of my husband the other day. Oh yes, we finally tied the knot. Honey, don't just stand there with your mouth open, say hello! So, you passed by a cave north of Stonehenge. Don't you ever wonder what's inside? Can't seem to stop thinking about it. Go and see what's there. We're gonna get out of here. We're still newlyweds, you know. Bye-bye. Have a nice honeymoon, I guess? See you in Mother 3. Hey, big guy, how you doing? Keep on laughing. Uses a half-second clip. Oh, you surprised me. You're Ness, aren't you? Jeff wets his bed sometimes, but other than that, he's a good boy. Take care of yourself and Jeff. The Bubble Monkey said there's a cave north of Stonehenge. I've known about it for a long time. The locals call the area Rainy Circle, but I haven't been there. I wonder what's inside the cave. I understand. While you're checking out that place, I'll work on remodeling the Sky Funnel. Oh, yes. My co-worker Bigfoot dislikes violence. He's such a nice guy and he loves people. He often shares his beef jerky with me. I think my Dr. Light voice has deteriorated a little bit since last time. Alright, big guy, what you got for me? I'm still carrying way too much cash and there's no ATM around here, so... let's try not to die. Ooga booga. May I help you? Wakongawa, what would you like? Jake noodles. It's there specifically to trick you into thinking that perhaps you're getting a cup of life noodles for cheap. Don't you believe it? Thank you very much. What would you like? Anything else? Nah, I'm good. Still carrying that pencil eraser. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get around to using it in this area or not. Ah, fine. I'll buy the beef jerky. And by jerky, I mean noodles. Okay, fine. How good are these noodles? You know what this is. When eating, you recover about 40 HP! What a ripoff! How much did you charge me for that? $98? Jeez! No ramen bowl is worth that, much less a 40 HP dish. Now let's compare that to the beef jerky, which is cheaper. Recipe for making jerky. Obtain some type of meat, slice it into pieces about half an inch thick, hang the pieces on a laundry line, or something like it, and leave it out in the sun for maybe 6 months. Well, that's what my recipe says. When eaten, you recover about 150 HP. Great value. There are exactly 3 uses for the pencil eraser. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to go out of my way and use it for the 3rd time, just so I can say conclusively that I am done with it. Hello? This is like the 4th phone call I've gotten in the past half hour. Watch out for bad guys. Alright, tell you what, why don't we just do our best against the Sanctuary boss, and then take advantage of the Scaredy Cat enemies to make our way to the next pencil eraser location. I wonder how well this is going to go. Like, how difficult is the shroom? You would use it for the 3rd time, makes for a useful shortcut later on. Fair enough. Let's see how crusty the audio gets today. I did change one thing before streaming today, and that was the resolution of the game. I took your advice and shortened it down to, you know, the usual... Shorten it down to 4 times the aspect ratio, so hopefully that will help. And if not, then I don't know. But we're gonna try it anyway. Just gonna give a slight modification here. All I want to do is put Robotnik's mustache on things. Is that so much to ask? And I want it to, like, not break my game's audio, too. If at all possible. There we go. That looks fucking horrible, but we're gonna go with it anyway. Nope. Nope, still got the crust! It's never gonna work. Well, again, it was worth a try. Every time I try to do this nowadays, it just breaks everything apart. Like, seriously, is there anything I can do to fix this other than not attempting... Uh-oh. Well, this is already mushroomized and possibly out of commission. Thankfully, we have a whole bunch of... Thankfully, we have 1 bottle rockets. We'll be fine. Robotnik turns the stream into a bowl of Rice Krispies. I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, you guys are on your own. Hope you can pull it off. Because I'm not risking having Nest do anything. Alright, confirmed. Secret herb does not help with mushrooms. I'll let Jeff keep attacking. Shouldn't be too bad. Damn it! Why you gotta do this? Urgh! These stupid mushrooms. I hate them. Well, as long as Paula does not get mushroomized, she should be alright. Honestly, the mushrooms' status effects are probably the biggest danger in this fight. As long as we can avoid having to deal with that, we should be fine. As long as Paula's got fire to spare, we should be fine. Yeah, you know what? Healing is, Life Up is a pretty safe move to use when you're mushroomized. apparently the confusion effect doesn't necessarily change what move you use, but it will change your target. So spreading around a bit of light healing is not going to hurt anyone. Worst that can happen is that it like stretches out the fight a little bit. Okay, we're almost out of fire. We're gonna have to resort to a little bit of physical violence. We almost have it though, I think. I hope. I wish Jeff could tell you how much HP the enemy has left. Yes! Mushroom is like being possessed. No item or healing gets rid of it. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Paula really needs to catch up on levels. Oh, never mind. She's fine. She's already almost caught up to Jeff. Well, double mush. That's not a problem, because these sanctuary spots heal you completely, and that's a wonderful thing. Just caught a whiff of arepas, but just for a second. Just after a guy in Moonside told us that it was the most disgusting thing ever. Hey, you can't fool me. That rain's only coming from partway up. Still a cool little spot, though. Best not to bash. Imagine getting smashed or shot by your friend. Once in Chugga Conroy's LP, Jeff got mushroomized and shot himself. He collapsed after because SNES yelled the wrong target. Oh, that's rough. Why is the crocodile still hard? Oh wait, he's not a hard crocodile, he's strong! Strong crocodile! Hey, congratulations, SNES. You are officially halfway to becoming the sign of the devil, or whatever it is. Alright, let's go ahead and track down that pencil eraser spot, get it out of the way, so I don't have to deal with it anymore. You have to leave early again? That's fine. I don't think you're going to miss all that much. I'm probably going to save in summers before doing all that much. So go ahead and go. Have a good sleep. Have a good morning. Hope that you are not stressed terribly much at work tomorrow. I didn't have a particular reason to say that. I just felt like it. Any potential day can become extremely stressful if even a few things go wrong. I just get a jar of hot sauce from a cockroach? Ugh. What can I even use that on? A pizza? A picnic lunch? I'll try it on a pizza for a laugh. Alright, shortcut opened. I wonder if that Brick Road guy is still here. Nope. But his phone is still here. I'll go ahead and use it. Just in case somehow we encounter disaster inside the cave on the way back. Actually, it is possible. There are those bears right outside Stonehenge, which are kind of scary. Best condiment is deli sauce. I never knew what to make of deli sauce. For some reason, I always interpreted it as relish. I know that's probably not what it is. But whatever it is, I want to try some if it makes, like, every food it touches instantly better. Use it on a brain food lunch, and Pooh will gain 150 psychic points and max out HP. Ooh, that's good advice. It's one heck of an expensive combo, but, sounds like it'd be worth it. You thought deli sauce was Thousand Island? I feel like it would be a little bit more high class than that. What even is Thousand Island dressing? I don't think I've ever really eaten it. They go straight for me, but it counts as a sneak attack. Sure. me tell you about the rest of the experiment. This ought to be interesting. Are you talking about, like, the ways in which you were, like, breaking EarthBound by messing with, codes and hacks and such? Wow, these bats are a bit more powerful than I remember them being. Like Elder Batty in the other two games? You know, EarthBound Beginnings and Mother 3? Were kind of pushovers, but these guys deal almost 100 points of damage. The uncut experiment. 1000 Island is ketchup, mayo, relish, and spices. Oh god, that sounds horrible. Like, one item on the shelf at the store where I work is mayo chup. From Heinz, of course. And it just looks like a disgusting amalgam of sauce that I don't want to touch. Now, of course, that's a very strong opinion, and you're free to disagree with that. I just don't have a very high opinion of mayonnaise in general. And ketchup, I'm kind of losing my taste for ketchup, too. I'll use it on, you know, a basket of fries if I don't have anything better to go around. But that's pretty much it. I don't even eat it on hot dogs much anymore. Actually, you know what I could go for right about now? A chicken sausage hot dog on a bun with, like, ranch on top of it. Which probably sounds kind of gross to some people. I know that ranch does not have the best reputation. But it's probably my favorite condiment. Oh, I forgot. They don't run from you. I forgot. I don't want to fight no bears right now. Alright, that went pretty well. That machine's great and all, but, you're still hungry. No, doesn't give you any chance for Jeff to do his thing. I think we still have a broken item or two that we just haven't gotten around to fixing yet. Yeah, we got a broken tube. Oh, and that's it. So you got to the last area, basically fully stocked with Horns of Life, Brain Fruit Lunches, Jar of Deli Sauce, miscellaneous psychic healing items, and Jeff was stockpiled with multi-bottle rockets. Your goal was to fight enemies and get to the end without healing. It was a slaughter all the way to Gygas, pretty much. Ooh. I bet. If you were carrying a whole bunch of bottle rockets, like, nothing's gonna stand in your way. Let's see, what was it that I was trying to get rid of? Oh, right, the pencil eraser. Pencil eraser and maybe something else? Nah, I'll hold on to everything else. I went ahead and got rid of the HP sucker. I felt like it just wasn't doing enough damage to be considered worthwhile. All major damage psychic attacks were shrugged off by Shield Sigma. Yeah, it's a pretty good idea to invest in speed on Paula, specifically so that she can put up those PSI shields. And, block, attacks like Starstorm. That's a strategy that I endorse. Pooh and Ness kept dealing smash attacks so enemies hardly got a turn. Wow, that sounds terrific. Alright, I do believe that we are ready to move on to Summers. We might not actually do much over there. Maybe a bit of shopping, perhaps. But other than that, he's a good boy. Take care of yourself and Jeff. It looks like you found something out. I finished remodeling the Skywano. You can leave for Summers whenever you wish. It shouldn't break this time. Well, maybe. Buzz always casts PSI Shield Sigma every other turn? Yep, that's why he was such a useful party member. Oh, wait a minute, so... was that, Speaking of buzzing... I don't know why I felt like doing that just now. What's come over me? Why am I suddenly craving this up and down motion? Anyway, if you manage to get Buzz into your party, that's a pretty big benefit going into the final zone. Just having a constant, you know, AI partner that casts PSI shields. Oh, we're just going straight there. Apparently, Summers was just across the water from Winters. It's the other country across the pond. And now, for one of the most frustrating things that ever happens in this game. You gently land in a pile of sand, and oh my land, the Skyrunner is crashed by your own hand. Kinda unintentionally segued my way into a rhyming series there, but you look so serious. You're in Summers, a dream paradise. Relax and have some fun, dudes. Can't wait to hear all the surfer speak for the late 90s. I'm just trying to take a nap in the shade. Don't bother me. So what particular city is this modeled after? San Francisco? Something like that. I want to read that sign, but I can't. Buzz was useless in the final battle. Phase 1 was a pushover because S.H.I.E.L.D. kept on absorbing the PK rocket. Well, that sounds like the opposite of useless, if you ask me. Oh, but you must be talking about, like, the other phases. Of course, of course. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the PSI shields do not help one bit against Gygas's inexplicable attacks. Le Hôtel du Sommer. $150 a night, jeez. That's as much as it cost for 3 people to stay a night in, like, Threed. Thank you again, Mr. Ness. What, do I remind you of him? Apparently Pokey's been here, too. He really is just like Gary. He just keeps on showing up everywhere that you're trying to go. I heard the security guard in the Scaraba Cultural Museum isn't very nice, but he can be helpful. This might be one of the best places where the hotel music plays, like... Well, maybe. Don't get too excited about this town. It's a tourist trap. Everyone seems to be nice, but they're just doing it for the money. I know from experience. Okay, yeah, this is definitely San Francisco. I can't believe you pronounce hotel as hotel. In this country, hotel is pronounced hotel. What? So then is your country... is otter pronounced as hotter? How should I know these things? After Gigagas was unleashed, the shield did not block the attacks. That part was useless. Couldn't use Brain Shock because Buzz charges constantly. Oh, I forgot that Gigas was vulnerable to Brain Shock. I should try that when I get to the final battle. That would be hilarious, having him attack himself like that. And it buys you valuable time to spend praying. You know, I had a pretty good little remix of the Summers theme somewhere. It was on one of the... what do you call it? What was the name of that album? It wasn't PK Rockin', but it was close. Rock Candy, that's what it was called. I think it was on that album. And I might still have it. Yes, I do! Alright, let's listen to it. That's pretty good. Pretty good. A little bit loud, though. Let me make sure that it's balanced accordingly. The sky is blue and the sun is high. The prices here are so high it'll make your face turn blue. That's Summers. Helltale Music was based off of El Bimbo, I think. Huh. I knew it was based on something, but I couldn't quite place it. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna buy one of these just for the heck of it. I love the braised boa over minced baby leeks. Oh, you're not the waiter. Arepas? Please, we do not have such trash on our menu. Ooh, sorry. You know, I can't quite describe it. Drinking glass after glass of iced coffee is, well... bleh. Ooh, excuse me. That's definitely not iced coffee that you're drinking there. You're not fooling anyone, Master Roshi. I see some interest in the Rock Candy album. Honestly, I downloaded this so long ago that I'm not even sure where it can be found anymore. Ideally, Starman.net should still have it hosted somewhere. When did I even download this? I think I downloaded this back in like 2007. Whew. Yeah, let me see if I can find that real quick. I'll play another, we got like 3 hotel remixes, so I'll go ahead and play one of them. While I look for the album. Alright, I might have something here. Rock Candy is the extensive collection of the best tunes of EarthBound music, 100% created entirely by fans. Great musical artists have spoken their talent through this music, showing an undying admiration for this great game. This is the birth of the collection that was previously released years ago under the same name. The re-release contains many of the same songs from years ago, but there are some totally new songs added to those albums. There are 4 albums ready to release. Now, the entire series is all fan-made, so no Nintendo hands have touched this. This is one great feat among many in a great community of dedicated fans. Rock Candy was originally released around 2002 to give artists... I think that was a bit of a typing error there. And many other EarthBound fans a form of enjoyment and inspiration. They were only released in a physical CD disc form and mailed to those that showed a notable pride by selfless acts for EarthBound, and Rock Candy was given to them as a reward. Now, as the site has grown and Starman.net's resources have expanded, we are now able to host these songs for download for all to enjoy. Well, that's fantastic. It looks like everything is just here, ready to go. So I'll go ahead and share the link in chat, check it out, download some of it if you want. I miss you. Missed you. Wait, no. Actually, it kind of looks like some of these albums aren't working. Okay, it looks like the 6th album is not yet available for download. Maybe it's new? How new is it? Release to be announced. Oh wow, it's still in progress? So this collection of albums is still being worked on. That's incredible. Well, alright then. I'm gonna look at the most recent album that is available for download and see if there's any promising sounding songs. Valley Gremlins. That probably refers to Mr. Saturn. Let me check this out real quick. I'll share a bit of the album before we wrap up for the night. Now, these are split up into different parts. Is this like a zip file that I'm gonna need every part for? Nope. Should be fine if I just extract a few at a time. I could probably spend like a whole stream just listening to these albums. In fact, you know what I should do? I should start opening my streams with some of these tracks. They're pretty good. And they won't get me in trouble with the content ID robots that, of course, are constantly hounding my every move on Twitch. They're everywhere. They're always watching. You're never safe. Alright, let me go ahead and drop this somewhere where I can find it. And let's give it a listen real quick. Let's see. Valley Gremlins from the 5th album. Let's check it out. I already like it. It's got a bit of a stanky MIDI quality to it. I love it. I love that bassoon noise. Oh god, it's like Massidia from Final Fantasy IV with the little random sound effects. This is great. This is an excellent activity. Also, this is getting kind of loud. Wow. Mental. I was gonna say, this is an excellent little activity to have going on while I'm just faffing in town. It was like wood creaking, like the song was trying to come to a stop. But I just couldn't quite make it. Wow. I happen to know of another really good Mr. Saturn Valley. Mr. Saturn Valley, that's their full name. A good remix by Silva Gunner, who you probably know for their quote-unquote high-quality remixes, but sometimes they put genuine effort behind the stuff they upload, and this is one such example. Let me see here. People were saying that this is kind of what it might sound like if Super Smash Bros. Had a Saturn Valley stage. And it's pretty good. Kind of a similar style of remix in that it also incorporates all the wacky sound effects. My favorite is the bubble sound effect. This needs to be in Smash Ultimate like yesterday. It's fantastic. By the way, I I mentioned this a few times before, but at some point or another, I would like to stream a modded version of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, in which I played through Subspace Emissary, but all the music is modded. Might not sound very exciting for some people, but it's something that I genuinely have fun doing, going in and replacing all the music manually. I've done it once before, and it was quite fun. Let me see here. Any other good bits from this album that I might want to check out? This appears to be a remix of the Skyrunner theme. Perhaps. It says The Joy of Flying by Shadow. If this is a Skyrunner remix, it's starting in a very different way than I would have expected. While this is playing, I'm going to check something on the EarthBound database real quick. I, don't want to get rid of the Mr. Saturn coin. I want to see if there's some benefit to keeping it equipped. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is a Flying Man theme. Yeah, alright. Cool. Very peculiar, but cool. Alright, let's see here. So the thing that we've been buying is the... what was it called again? The Lucky Coin? Alright, Lucky Coin, 50 points of defense, 20 points of luck. Which is entirely superior to the Mr. Saturn coin. Well, that's too bad. I wanted to keep the Mr. Saturn coin around. Tell you what, we'll have Escargot Express take it off our hands. My name? Let's say Flying Man. I can't wait till we get to Magicent. It's gonna be great. It's picking up. I like this. Man, I need to download the rest of these albums. I did not realize that this was an ongoing series. Ever see what happens when they all die? No. If I ever, did that deliberately or unintentionally, I would probably feel very, very bad. Just checking to see if there's anything else I need to send away. I'm the second person you've heard say magic can't. Wait, did I just cancel that whole transaction? Oh, come on. I was mashing B too quick. What else do we have here? I'm kind of just going through part 2 of the 5th album. Winter of 1989. Is this a Snowman remix? By PSI Hero Ness. Yep, that's Snowman. You can always recognize Snowman when you hear it. I seriously can't believe that I just canceled that whole Escargot Express thing. I want to just sell the Mr. Saturn coin. It's too special. You always say magic can't? I know a lot of people do. So Itoi says... Itoi has not said which one it is. Fair enough. I don't really know why. That's just, the first way that I ever pronounced that word. And I guess I just... kinda stuck to it. It's at least it's still somewhat understandable. I once knew someone when I was a kid that pronounced the Great Deku Tree as the Great Duka Tree. And the little pickups in Ocarina of Time as the Duka Nuts. Like, how do you get that from D-E-K-U? I don't understand. But he was convinced that he had the right pronunciation. Duka. Sounds like a Russian insult. Alright, I know you can get a better deal on these platinum bands if you wait until you get to Scaraba. But we have money to burn. I think it'll be fine if we just go ahead and buy them. This is a bit of a low-energy remix of Snowman. Is it over already? Okay, okay. Not to brag, but I have a remix of Snowman as well. I'm gonna go ahead and play it on this channel. This isn't the first time I've done this, but I am also something of a high-quality rips fellow who likes to take game music and put it through a sequencer, or, you know, VST or whatever. Wait, what do you call that again? I use LMMS. You know, Linux Music something or another. And I actually have a... I'm not sure if I want to call it an album yet. But let's call it an album for argument's sake. I have a quote-unquote album in progress of Mother 3, wherein I have a very particular gimmick for every single song. I'm gonna play through a few of them while I'm finishing up in Summers here, and I'm gonna see if anyone can guess what that gimmick is. So again, this is Mother 3, but with a particular spin on the music that I have put on it. Duka, you always sit at Deku? Yeah, me too. Whoa. Oh, right, he didn't have another coin equipped. The Snowman remix is right after this, so... We haven't gone completely off topic yet. Actually, wait, what am I trying to buy here? Gold band. No, we're going straight for diamond, my friend. Oh, yes. It's very tempting, but I think I am going to go all in on the diamonds. Sounds a lot cleaner. No fuzz. Yeah, I suppose that's a side effect of, like, directly ripping the sounds from the game. Like, when it's not being processed through Game Boy Advance hardware, it sounds a lot cleaner and better. And that's not the only game that this happens with. I think that Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones, has a similar situation going on. You'll notice when you hear Sacred Stones music in Fire Emblem Heroes, for example. This is the Snowman remix. It'll sound a lot cleaner. Not quite as crusty as it originally sounded on the Game Boy Advance. I can't remember the name of the program that I was using to extract all this stuff from the games, but I do have it here, so let me pull it up in case anyone's curious. Okay, it's kind of weird, but it's called GBA Moose Riper. It sounds like, it looks like it ought to be Music Ripper, but it's spelled GBA_MUS_RIPER. There's no second P. Sounds pretty neat. I'm guessing they haven't caught on to the gimmick yet. Which is fine. Oh wow, we had less money than I thought. Oh boy. That one last diamond band is all I need to complete my life. Oh boy, what to do, what to do. I've been buying everything at an inflated price. I don't have any money left. I didn't quite get the pitch bending correct on this one. But I still like it a lot. I remember there being another shop somewhere around here. You think a MIDI version ended up in Cognitive Dissonance? You've been talking about that a lot, and I think I'm finally starting to remember some details about it. I read about it before. It has something to do with, like, a Mook character. One of those alien characters in space. And it has some ties to the, like, aftermath of EarthBound? I can't quite remember. All I remember is that there's aliens. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I can find some random battles around here to help pump up my finances. I'm so close. Did I get stopped by a photo guy again? Oh, of course. Mooks are only the main party. Party! The game takes place immediately after Mother. Only one Mook. He's blue and plays the guitar. That's right. I remember that part. I've never actually played it. I've just read a little bit about it on Starman.net and other places. You really should eat here. I think you could use a sorbet. At this point, the stream is just me bragging about remixes that I've made. My mind is a complete blank. There you go. Come here, surfer dude. I want to see how much money you drop. Canon name is Alan Navarre. Can name him whatever. I'm gonna assume it's like Alan for short. Alan and the Earth Monks. Wait, that didn't quite work. I forgot that these dudes drop chicks. That's... like, at least in this English version, that's clearly a play on, like, picking up chicks at the beach. I wonder how it was in the original Japanese version. I wonder, did the localization change around what items enemies drop? Because that joke gets lost in translation really quickly. Like, I'm pretty sure that the guy next to me is really bugging me. He keeps following me around. Wait a minute. Oh, this bird, like, mimics a random NPC. That's interesting. Huh. The second party member is a Mr. Saturn that uses guns. That's almost as funny as the idea of Kirby using a gun. Oh, yeah, that's the same thing that the bird quoted. Is that the end of the album? Album. As if I've already finished it. Now, there's one last one. Come here, dude. I got something to share with you, dude. You know, this could work out. If they keep on dropping chicks, we could, like, walk around a bit, turn them into chickens, and then we might be able to afford the Diamond Band, the last one. They drop chicks in the Japanese version too? Interesting. I wonder what the point of that is. The chick is an item that cures homelessness. Homelessness! No, homesickness! Jesus Christ! There's a thought for you! Buy my baby chicken, it'll cure you of homelessness. This is something I made for Halloween last year, by the way. That one last song sounded like the Game Boy Advance Koopa Beach and the Samba from Mother. Well, you're actually completely correct. That's exactly what the gimmick is. All of these songs that you've been hearing have been mixed with, like, melodies from Mario Kart Super Circuit on Game Boy Advance. So this is, like, got a little bit of, like, the boop here mixed into it. A man of taste, I see. You understand Mario Kart when you hear it. Anyway, I got a few more ideas for this. I was going to mix the sunflower music from Chapter 6 and Mother 3 with, what was it called? Sky Garden. from Mario Kart Super Circuit. It worked kind of well, but the volume balancing is all wrong. So I have it technically fixed, but I mean, I have it technically done, but it needs major fixing before it's ready to be listened to. What else? I was going to mix the highway music from Mother 3 with the regular circuit theme, like Luigi Circuit. That was my idea anyway. It might not actually work out. You never had a Game Boy Advance? Played it on emulator? Well, that's fine. Yeah, Super Circuit was pretty good. It's not my favorite Mario Kart game, but it did the job pretty well for a Game Boy Advance title. It's like the Mario Kart 64 sprites, but in the SNES game. That's a pretty good way of looking at it. Best of both worlds, depending on who you ask. I think my biggest problem with that game was that the drifting felt really, really uncomfortable in that particular game. Also, out of music. Let's go ahead and resume with the game music. I've had enough fun with the remixes. Alright, let's see how much money we got. 2,000 bucks. Oh, we're so close. If I can just sell these chickens, we might have enough. I was hoping they would be worth like $500 a piece, but that's probably wishful thinking. Oh god, we're so close. So close. I'll hand it to Super Circuit, though. They did make good use of all those quality voice sound effects for all the characters. I can't get over the fact, like, Donkey Kong used to use, like, actual samples from a gorilla as his quote-unquote voice before they actually got a voice actor to do stuff for him. Like, yeah, I think Grant Kirkhope may have voiced him in Donkey Kong 64, but in the, like, party games and the racing games, you know, it was just, like, Kong noises, real-life world 8 noises. And I think that lasted until about Mario Kart DS, if I'm not mistaken, where completely out of the blue, they ended up bringing on, like, someone that was doing their best Scooby-Doo impression for Donkey Kong. You know, you select him on the character select screen, it's like, yoo-hoo! Ooh, Scooby Snacks, Donkey Snacks! Stuff like that. Sounds were weird. Mario and Luigi sounded weird. Mario and Luigi have been through some... Hey, you two. Mario and Luigi have been through quite a lot of changes over the years. I did a stream last year with my friend HoloPlay45, with a collection of games, multiplayer Mario games. One of which was Mario Tennis on the N64. And man, I did not recognize Luigi one bit. Luigi's not afraid. Like, he had a really deep and peculiar voice. And then Super Smash Bros. Melee, not long after that, he has this, like, really high-pitched squeaky voice. Woo! Something like that. You prefer the gorilla sounds with Donkey Kong? I kinda do too, honestly. Although, to be fair, they were kind of getting a little bit stale after being used in game after game after game, so a bit of variety was nice after a while. We still have the old games. We can always go back to them. This is kind of making me want to play Mario Kart 64, to be honest. We finally got it. We got all the diamond bands we will ever need. Oh, right. We could have just sold that and got this done quicker. Oh, well, whatever. Guess Charles Martinet had not quite gotten the voices right. Were those all Charles Martinet, like, from the N64 era onward? Charles Martinet's career is fascinating when you look at his the roles he's taken back to back on paper. It's really something. Not only in how different his Mario voice has evolved over the years, but also in regards to, like, voices that he did before Mario. Like, you would never, ever guess that he featured in a game called Grossology on CD-ROM back in the day. I'm not a billboard. Alright, I'm gonna find a place to save and call it a day, because I've been faffing a little bit too long out here. Vinny played through that game and was just completely dumbfounded when he discovered Charles Martinet as, what was it? Just this, like, greasy guy with, facial hair out the wazoo and acne all over him. But he, that guy, that, like, greasy guy, what was his name? I forget the name. He was like the prototype Waluigi. He sounded just like him. He even did that, like, trademark Waluigi, oh yeah, kind of voice. Was that the weird Mario game? It wasn't a Mario game. Who is it? Hello, Jeff. Oh, happy day! I finally got a hold of you. I was not expecting this phone call at this stage in the game. Oh, Jeff, hi, it's me, Tony. I'm collecting players' names for a school project. You know, players just like you! That's right, you, the one holding the controller. Would you register your name, please? Don't spell your name wrong! I could put in a joke, but, just keep it simple. Thanks, game player. Thank you very much. Is this correct? Yep, that's me. I'm Matt. I don't feel bad about sharing my name on stream, because there's like a million bajillion Matts out there. Matthews, Matts. Even my last name is pretty common, but I'm not going to reveal that. Hope I can see you again when you're feeling up to it. From Tony. You got that? Well, I've been on the phone too long. Gotta go. Take care. Good luck. So long. This time I'm really gonna hang up. Goodbye. Funny that he should call me, because the exact thing that I'm trying to find is a phone. But my receiver phone doesn't work. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just use this as a phone and save your game anywhere? I understand why they chose not to do that, because it probably messes with event flags and what have you. It's surprisingly hard to keep track of that in an old-school RPG. Maybe the hospital has a phone? Doesn't look like it. Cousin is a nurse in Tucson. She's not good at administering shots. The one she gave me was painful. Good to know. It's canon that Tony is gay? Oh, good for him. Relax, take it easy, it's all in your head. A healthy mind is a healthy body. Sorry I don't have much of a reaction to that, it's just that I suppose I found that out, like, a long time ago, and didn't really care too much about it one way or the other, because Tony just, he's nice and all, but in the end, he's not that much of a major player in the story. The mystery is whether or not Jeff reciprocates the crush that Tony has on him. Such is the fate of being a silent protagonist. You cannot, in any sense of the word, reciprocate another character's affection. Alright. We only have $23 left in the bank. It's probably for the best that we're ending here, because I was getting really sidetracked and I, like, completely forgot what I'm supposed to do here in Summers. So when I resume with EarthBound, which I'm not sure when that's going to be, I'm not going to be able to do another night stream next week, unfortunately. I've got to work all my nights next week, middle of the week. I'll be doing a morning stream on Saturday, and I may try to do another morning stream next week. I guess you'll just have to watch my little ticker at the bottom there, the little timer thing, to see whether or not I decide to act on that. It may end up being kind of a spur-of-the-moment kind of thing. I won't blame you if you end up missing it, but hey, there's always the archives, right?